welcome back to the channel. I'm here at the Elk Pen parking lot here in Harriman State Park in New York. Just looking to do sort of a shake-off hike. Got a friend along with me, Daisy, and yeah, she's kind of new to backpacking, and I want to take her out somewhere familiar and have a good time with her. Over the logistics of the trip later, but for now I'm here at the star that you see here, or the Elk Pen parking lot. I'm gonna hike along and get up next to Island Pond here. I intended to come around this way, and there's a shelter over by where that star is, but unfortunately I got here a little bit late and I don't think I'm gonna make it there before it gets dark. So I haven't seen him yet, but there's a whole bunch of deer right over there. You count 1, 2, 3. I think I saw 5 of them at one point. Oh, she sees. I think she sees them now. So if I do the full loop that I'm looking to do, it's going to be a 35-mile loop, but I'm really just playing it by ear. Along that loop, there's a lot of ways to shorten it and start turning back, or I could just turn straight around. Really just going to do it based on how this one feels. We're really just out here to enjoy nature and see how she does on a multi-day backpacking trip. So I might not film as much as the hike and document every little trial and tribulation. It's a little boring here, not gonna lie. Harriman's great, but it's not really a whole lot of unique features to see. It's just a lot of woods walking, but regardless, love being out in nature, and so does she. Just eating some plants there. All right, that's enough. Deer swimming across the lake here. Incredible. All right, quick update. So had a good morning, just sort of took our time and packed up. But yesterday I got pretty overheated on the car ride up. My car didn't have any air conditioning and kind of wiped me out. Plus we're running into a lot of ticks out here, and just gonna get hotter and hotter in the afternoon. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna hike on up to Bowling Rocks here and yeah, find a nice tent set up and just hang out, get some good rest, and then we'll see how we feel tomorrow. Maybe we'll do another full day, or maybe we'll just hike back to the car and drive out. So having fun so far. Just the heat and the bugs are getting to us a little bit, and yeah, 2 days might be enough. We'll see. Come on. So annoying. Coming up to a little parking lot here. It's quite a busy day here on the 4th of July. Okay, so here's my game plan for now. I'm gonna hike up to Big Hill Shelter. It's only a few more miles away down the long path. And once I'm there, I'm gonna kind of scope it out, you know, see what kind of crowd's hanging out over there. I find that some of these shelters, especially with the big, nice views, can bring some party people in. So I don't know if I want to be around that, but we'll see. We'll see how the vibe is. And if it's not great, honestly, I'm just going to come straight back and head towards Island Pond, kind of where I camped last night. I might not go all the way to Island Pond. I might camp at Bowling Rocks or something. But I've also seen a lot of nice stealth camping spots along the long path here, so plenty of options to post up at if Big Hill doesn't work out. But I'm definitely not going to do the full 35-mile loop. I still might spend another night beyond tomorrow or tonight. We'll see. But I'm kind of liking the idea of just taking it easy, getting back home on Saturday night, and just taking Sunday to relax. I've been out here a lot, but never actually came across this. So we're pretty much in the crash site location of flight 6231. It happened back in 1974. It was actually a Bill's charter plane that was flying from, where was it flying from? Kennedy International Airport to Buffalo, and encountering some icing and crashed. So yeah, pretty sad. So people tend to find some plane parts out here, and they drop off the pieces here. So pretty crazy, pretty sad. All right, I'm right around the corner from Big Hill Shelter. I just talked to a couple that just walked by, and they told me it's not really anybody there. So I was worried about people already being there, barbecuing, getting ready to party, but I think I'll post up there, stake my claim, and kind of stay away from the shelter. But there's a few tent pad areas over there. So for now, just filtering some water, getting ready to head into camp. Real quick, I'll just show you my gravity system I got going on here. So it's got a little paracord and carabiner just to make it easy. And I use the CNOC Vecto 3-liter water bladder. And attached to that, I use the hose that came with the Sawyer Squeeze, and of course the Sawyer Squeeze. Yeah, it works great. Filters water really quickly. You know, you set it aside, you walk away for 2 minutes, and all of a sudden it's overflowing. So it works pretty quick, and it allows you to do other things than sit there and squeeze. So I really enjoy the system. All right, awesome. This is going to be my campsite for the night. Looks pretty flattened down, so that's nice. Man, it's the first time she's laid down all day. She's a trooper, I'll tell you that much. All right, got camp all set up. It's one of the best pitches I've done in this tent. I'll just kind of quickly go over what it is. There's a couple different name brands that this goes by, but it's all essentially the same thing. It's the Lanshan 1 Pro. So it's doesn't have, you know, an internal mesh. It has some mesh, but the majority of the tent, the roof here, is just still polynylon. So you do get condensation issues, but with the two, you kind of, there's enough room in there that you're not really bumping into the sides. So this sort of demonstrates what I'm talking about. So the mesh wall here is obviously mesh. These come down, give you the nice little vestibule, and you can see there's mesh sort of on the bottom here, but this is just the steel polynylon, so pretty nice tent. So this trip has been great, but this is the big reason why I'm just kind of done. Oh, where is it? Lone Star ticks all over the place. If you guys have any suggestions on how to, keep ticks off your dogs, let me know. I'm not really getting any on me. I haven't really seen any, so. All right, as you can see, me and Daisy are just chilling here, kind of waiting for it to get a little bit cooler. It was getting up to 91 in the tent when the breeze wasn't rolling through, so we came out here. It's a little bit shadier now that the sun's setting a little bit lower, but it's like 84 in the shade here, so a little bit nicer. Still pretty awful. So yeah, we're just gonna wait till it gets a little bit colder, and then closer to dinner time we'll probably move up to an overlook spot and hopefully see some fireworks tonight. So yeah, we'll tune back in later. A little bit different of a trip, a lot of downtime. I got to camp at like 2:30ish, and it was really the first one here, which is nice because I've seen a few people come through now, and I definitely got the best spot. It can be quote unquote boring to just sit around. It's too hot to really do anything. But right now there's not really any bugs, nothing that's biting us anyway. So we're able to just lay out and take in the scenery. So starting to cool off a little bit, starting to become real nice. So unplugging like this it's great for the body, great for the soul. Sweet. Temps are finally dropping. Sun's about 25 minutes from being fully set. So should see some fireworks soon somewhere, maybe. We'll definitely hear them. All right, we got camp all packed up here, and Daisy's ready to get rearing and get going. So let's get on trail. All right, Daisy and I are just checking out the shelter real quick before we head out. Yeah, this is Big Hill Shelter. We get pretty busy here, so if you're looking to get a good campsite, get here early. All right, so we're hiking down this access road. It's old Turnpike Trail, I think it's called. Long path, which we'll meet back up with, is down there. It's really not that far away, but this way is a little bit more open and a little bit straighter, so just to save some time, we're taking this. Tell you what, this girl never ceases to amaze me. Been out here for a few days now. I'm pretty tired. The heat's getting to me, but she's got all the energy in the world. Yeah, so, wife and I adopted her a few years ago. She's a rescue dog, so she's got a little bit of anxiety, but that's kind of why I like taking her out and being secluded like this. Is she's just kind of in her element, and is real stress-free. Just sniffing around, looking around, and of course, anytime an animal goes by, she wants to chase it down, which is kind of a problem. But you know, we've tried to train that out of her, but she's just kind of a wild dog in that sense. It's all right. Still love her, and she's been a great companion out here. Yeah, so I didn't really get too much commentary in last night. Kind of an eventful night for sure. In the videos, obviously the fireworks didn't turn out super great, but those are just some of them that I saw. They're just, you know, we could see for miles, so they're just kind of going off all over the place. You know, after I turned in and went to bed, there was fireworks going off all night. Particularly recalled some fireworks pretty close by at like 3:30 in the morning, so that was interesting. So that woke us up. There's a nice, I think it was a 6-point buck walk by in the middle of the night. Daisy got a little barky at that, and she wasn't barking loud, but she was just kind of huffing and letting me know there was something out there. So I took a peek, make sure it wasn't a bear, and yeah, it was a beautiful deer, and yeah, kind of beautiful to see, but didn't really like being woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So didn't sleep all night, but got enough sleep. I'm feeling pretty good. Just gotta cross the street. Luckily no one's around. I think everyone's all hungover from the 4th of July. Okay. All right, we just wrapped up a little water break here. Just had to filter some water out of the stream nearby. And we're back by that dumpster, so can drop some weight and some garbage. All right, we're back in the Bowling Rocks area. You know, sucks doing out and backs because you end up seeing, oh, she's peeing. You end up just re-seeing everything, but you know, it's a different perspective on it. And this girl's been amazing. She couldn't really find the trail that well when we were going the other direction, but she's been leading the way and she's been taking charge. There's been a few forks and she knows which way to turn every time. So she's a very smart girl. I think she remembered a lot of the trail. Easy, this way. All right, we're back by Island Pond where we camped out the first night. All right, so kind of back in the area where I camped. Not gonna stay another night. It's as much as I love camping and backpacking and being out here, it's just so hot, and I'm already this close to the car, so might as well. It's supposed to be hotter today than it was yesterday, and when I was at camp, I couldn't really do anything. I just kind of had to lay around and try not to get overheated. I mean, this location's a little bit cooler than up on the hill and up on the rocks up there, but still ambient air temperature is going to be probably in the 80s, so just gonna be lounging around doing nothing again all day. So instead of that, I'll get home. I'll be sure to take good care of checking everything for ticks and whatnot, and giving this girl a bath, because yeah, she's a little stinky. So am I. So yeah, it's been a real great trip. All right, days are just sipping a little bit of water and taking a break in the shade before we go to the car. It's only a couple hundred feet from the car now, but yeah, the parking lot's completely exposed, so it's gonna be real hot over there. So just getting one last little bit of shade before we go over. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. It was a great trip. I hope to have this little girl on a trip again in the future. So I think she did great, and I think she really had a good time. So it's a great time making memories, and yeah, so thanks for tuning in. Take care.